1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, dwell with your wives according to knowledge. That's what the King James says. Okay, and the NIV, the ESV, and several others say, dwell with your wives according to understanding, in an understanding way, showing honor to them as to the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. So I have a question for the three of y'all. Why am I reading this now to y'all and asking y'all to apply this passage?
Because we struggle with it.
Struggle with what?
What happens in the passage?
No. Why am I applying this passage to the three of you in this circumstance? Any ideas, Emmaus?
Could you read the passage again?
Yes.
See.
Dwell with your wives with understanding. Dwell with your wives according to knowledge.
Nope.
Okay. Isaac, any idea as to why I would apply it to the three of y'all?
So we know to treat each other. So it will like show us how to treat each other. So we'll end up treating our wives that way and husbands that way.
Yes to the first half, no to the second half, but there is an application there. Lily, why am I talking about this to the three of y'all now? What's the principle? You don't know? Okay. Bam, why am I talking about the three of them about this passage? Any ideas?
Principle on how to treat people?
Yes. Dwell with one another according to knowledge, according to understanding.
Because we do all dwell together. Whether we're married to each other or not, we are still a family and we dwell together. So the principle is there.
The principle of dwelling with understanding. If I understand certain things about my brother or sister, I engage in treating them according to that understanding. I don't treat them according to my will, and that's a miracle that you should be focusing up here. Because if you allow that to distract you from this, you'll let the devil rob the seed. And the seed will have fallen on the road. We don't want the seed to fall on the road, do we? Okay. That's something you can hold in awe with the Lord. In case you're wondering what they're gaping at, they're gaping at Mom holding Jasmine right there. There you go.
Who generally doesn't like to be held.
Who generally does not like to be held. Anyway. Dwelling with understanding. You understand how somebody is, you treat them according to that understanding. If your brother hates a paper plate when we're serving cereal, then you hand your brother a bowl instead of a paper plate to pour the cereal in, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. If your brother prefers a paper plate when he's using his cereal, you tell him no, because cereal is designed for what? A bowl, right. You ask your brother if he is requesting something different because he's wondering why you're setting stuff down. You hand him nothing or a paper plate when he wants a bowl. You give him a bowl because you understand he prefers a bowl for certain foods. Certain foods only work with a bowl. My mindset, soup only happens in a bowl. Right? Before I got married the first time, I never served chili with cornbread. I just had chili, because chili is correct. with sausage and beef. I learned how to understand these people, understand people that I dwelt with, understand people that I was connected to, understand that my boys need to be challenged in their dietary habits. And so I cooked in order to challenge them. I cooked in order to challenge you, my dear. I cooked in order to bless her with fragrance, anointing, or whatever the case. I cooked in order to feed the dog some leftovers. I cooked to help people. I cooked with understanding of what was needed. I dwelt according to understanding. So to help us break out from either our full-on emotional assault or our full-on logic assault, we marry the two together. We dwell with understanding and empathy. Not treating it as a bunch of rules, nor treating it as a bunch of things that can be disregarded, but we marry the two together so that we can work with one another rather than against one another. Dwell with understanding, giving honor to them as to the weaker vessel, treating them as more fragile and delicate because we need to protect one another. Does that make sense? Do you have anything, dear?
Yeah, if we're treating someone with honor and respect or gentleness or, reaching out to somebody in that fashion, so what kind of fruit of the Spirit are we going to call upon to do that? God, love.
Self-control.
Okay, self-control is one, especially if you want to lash out with an ugly word or something that's harsh.
Patience.
Patience is good. If somebody's being unwise, rather than lashing out, we can be long-suffering and
Joy.
patient.
No.
Love and kindness.
Kindness,
Generous.
love.
There are a couple that she's actually going after. Kindness,
Kindness is definitely one of them. Gentleness. Is
and gentleness is the other one.
Yep. So that's, let's figure out what that looks like and do a better job of walking in it. Kindness and gentleness, and it doesn't always mean, we want to bypass the whole kindness means that I roll over and everyone else gets whatever and I get nothing, because that's not kindness. There's a way to respond to somebody in a kind manner, or to just, there's just ways to be kind. Let's find the win in how to be kind. I'm not asking anyone to be a doormat, but we can walk in kindness. We can walk in gentleness. What does the fruit of the Spirit of kindness and gentleness look like? Let's find out what it looks like and let's start acting in it.
Because currently we have the blue man engaging in ignoring, and we have the red man engaging in yelling. Yelling and ignoring don't get the job done. Or yelling and rejecting don't get the job done.
So let me pull out some examples of where I've seen kindness recently.
Yes.
I've seen you operate in kindness several times since Lily hurt herself. You were looking to hold the door, or take her bag, or help carry something so that she can go down the stairs and not hurt herself. So I've seen you operate in kindness recently towards your sister. She's been injured, and I appreciate that. That's a good thing. So well done. Because there's some times when you just can't do everything for yourself, and it is a kindness to offer to help. Isaac, you often walk in kindness as far as offering to help to do things, because I'll find that it'll be later at night, and I've got 3 things of laundry to do, and you're saying, hey, may I help you? Can I help you fold something? Can I, is there something I can do before I go to bed that will help you get bed sooner? That's kindness. You operate in it well, and I appreciate that. So there are you know, there's definitely, you know, when Lily was trying to figure out how to go on the crutches on Saturday when we were coming home, you know, Daddy went into super daddy mode, and you know, let me show you how to get up the stairs. Let me show you what's the best way to balance. You know, so he started teaching her the principles, and he did so with gentleness.
Mm-hmm.
He did so with kindness. He did so in a way that she could receive rather than just, you know, barking orders at her. And you know, sometimes we have to just get things accomplished and say, you know, this just needs to get done. This is how to do it. Ticka ticka ticka. You know, that's part of it. But there still can be an edge of gentleness and an edge of kindness when we're giving instruction, which we need to find and walk in as well.
Correct.
You know, and so there's a way to find that win-win in every interaction, and still get the point across that something needs to get done. Because we're being kind to somebody doesn't give them the opportunity to just smear all over us, because that's not a godly reaction. And if you're having trouble with somebody treating you badly when you're treating them kindly, you know, that's an issue. Let's have a conversation. Let's find that win-win. Let's look for that in the next few weeks. Let's look for examples of being kind to each other and being gentle with each other. Okay? Let's see if we can improve our communications and our ways of getting along. Okay?
Makes sense, guys?
Yes.
Well, we love you guys. Be blessed. Have a lovely day.